Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Laz, aka MotoBroo, and today we're going to be doing a sit-down video talking about the incident I had in November 2017 when my life changed completely. It literally did a whole 180. My whole freaking way of thinking, everything switched on that day. So let's get into it. So for my new subscribers, you might not have heard, but I lost my spleen in LA in 2017. It was right when I moved to LA. I was there for about 4 months. Was going through some traffic, lane splitting, car went in front. I was doing a little risky move. Boom, right into the window, lost my spleen, was in the hospital for 2 weeks in the ICU. Probably one of the worst experiences of my life, being in that hospital for 2 weeks. For about a week and a half, I couldn't get out of bed, so I'm literally just stuck in bed while the doctors are telling me, yo, you got 72 hours to live. So it was definitely a rough moment, but I'm so glad that moment happened because it helped me grow up and it helped me mature in a way and think differently. So without that incident happening, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So, yo fam, so right now we're in the hospital, getting checked out. My arm hurts, stomach hurts. We'll get through this though. We're gonna get through it. But I wanted to talk about the streets, because everyone knows the streets are fun, they get crazy and wild. So after 2017, I took a little hiatus from the streets. I was like, all right, I'm not riding no streets anymore. This is way too sketchy. I was very scared out. I had sort of like a PTSD of riding on the street, if that makes sense. So I was like, no more street riding. I was hitting all the lots. I was, freaking riding trails and stuff. And I was like, damn, bro, I miss the street riding. I was like, I really want to, it's such a vibe to experience a pack going down the street with your homies on one wheel, just going through lights. Like, it's an unexplainable feeling. And I knew I wanted to feel that again, but I wanted to minimize the risk. Because I know on rides like that, especially if you're just solo riding, like throughout the streets, things can switch like that, bro. So I wanted to get back into the street riding, but I was so scared to get back into it because I was like, bro, like my PTSD from this crash, like it's always in the back of my head, like, yo, this is gonna happen again. You're gonna be in the ICU for 2 weeks, maybe longer, could lose a leg. You never know what's gonna happen in the streets. So I got to a decision. I was like, all right, I'm not gonna be riding the streets as much, and I'm mainly just gonna go for ride outs because I feel like that's the safest sort of spot is during a ride out because there's so many riders. Most of the cars around are sort of like, whoa, what's happening? Because they see all these riders going through, so they're more cautious than when you're just by yourself in the street, if that makes any sense. So that's why I started like just doing pack ride outs, riding with, homies out in Miami, just riding with groups. Because I feel like it's a safer way to ride in a way, but then again, you have to watch out for the pack to hit you. So it goes both ways, but I was like, I'd rather, have a motorcycle that hit me than be by myself, freaking riding the streets and a car, comes and smashes me. So it was a big step for me to take to be like, I'm gonna get back in these streets. It was a big and scary step, like, to be honest. Like, it was such a huge step just to take that and go back onto the streets. Because before my injury, I was riding every day, dude. If you guys remember, I would post almost every day. I would ride, I would go home, edit the video, post it next day, same thing again, edit, freaking ride, post the video. So, and I look back at those days and I'm just like, I'm thankful nothing too crazy happened. I'm just blessed. I lost my spleen, which was, it sucks, and a lot of things have happened probably because I lost my spleen. But your boy can still walk. I got my 2 arms, got 2 legs, so I'm just so blessed to be here every day. But I sort of wanted to bring this story up just so maybe you guys are going through a situation where maybe you had a scary thing happen on the road and sort of gave you a little PTSD and you're like, I don't know if I want to be riding the streets all the time. And just because I've had so many friends gone down in the streets and got injured to a point where they can't really live their life how they used to before. And I'm so blessed with my injury. I can still live my life normally like I was before. I don't have a cane or anything. All my limbs are good. But yeah, I just wanted to explain my side of the story because maybe it could help one of you guys because the streets are just freaking risky, bro. You really gotta know the risk. And I know bike life, it's like an addiction, bro. I'm there, bro. I'm with you. But just try to minimize it. Just be smart and like, you know, don't like, I would say like, try to not ride by yourself, because that's when I feel like the most things happen. For me at least, when I'm by myself, like, I'm not really paying attention. You get into a zone where you're just like, you're thinking, you're not even riding anymore. You're just going through the motions because, you know, you've done it every day. So it gets to a point where you're not thinking anymore, and that's the worst thing on a motorcycle, because when you stop thinking and you're just riding, cruising, that's when something goes wrong, because you always got to be on point on the motorcycle, because any second someone could just pull into your lane, something crazy could happen, a car could, you know, just flip over another car in front of you. There's so many different instances that can happen, so you just always got to be on point. And I haven't been posting as much these like last 2 weeks because I did get sick. I did get the C, if you know what I'm saying. I can't say it on YouTube because they'll freaking, you know what they'll do. But I got the C, I'm pretty sure I got the C, but which was a little scary because I have no spleen, so with my immune system, I can get sick really quick. Like literally, if I just get a fever, I have to go take antibiotics, usually go to the hospital if the fever doesn't go away quick, just because my immune system isn't as strong. But we did make it through the C, and we're back, and we're gonna be posting some flipping bangers. I'm planning on getting a new bike soon, as you guys know, 450 gang. So I'm really excited to start making those videos. It'll probably happen after the new year. So yeah, I'm really excited to be freaking ripping the 450 round. Of course, I don't even know if I told you, but we got the 125 in the back. She's still one of my favorite bikes ever, bro. Like, but yeah, gang, I just wanted to make this video to show you my experiences, or tell you my experiences, I should say, and you know, just try to maybe help someone else who's going through a similar situation, because everyone knows these bikes are risky, they're addicting, and they're fun as hell. It's a crazy combination: risky, addicting, fun as hell, bro. So yeah, everyone be safe out there, freaking in the streets, doing whatever, lot riding, whatever it is. One suggestion is, you know, practice your tricks in the lot before you go to the streets, because that's when sketchy things happen, when you're trying new things in a ride out where there's freaking 40 people around you, and like you can't really make too big of mistakes because you can't be swerving across the lane really because there's someone next to you. So yeah, that's today's video. Hope maybe you learned something, or maybe this helped you out. Leave a comment down below if you need any help or have any questions. I freaking love you. Stay motivated. We have merch in the description down below. We've got the beautiful YZ in the back looking purty. Oh my god. Favorite bike ever, bro. Just tuning. There's nothing like tuning down the street. But yeah, love you, gang. Till next time. Peace.